What is going on, everyone, and welcome to Smite. So as of yesterday, a new adventure has released, and it's a PvE dungeon-themed adventure. So I thought it was pretty cool. I played a few of them yesterday just to get the hang of it before I started recording. And yeah, so I'll explain what this is, try to tell you the rules and how I think it's interesting. So yeah, this is what it is when you hit the adventure. There's 4 things over here, but I'll read off the rules first. So it's a 3-player event, and all your heroes or gods start at level 20, and your armory will be initially empty. So what that means is you can't actually buy items in the adventure zone, but there's like chests midway. When you kill enemies, you get a chest, you get gold and all that stuff, items, and those items you can use to equip as usual. You can have 6 items in max. But those items carry over to your next run. So like, let's say you get from point A to B and then you fail, you keep that 1 item, and then your next run will have that 1 item, and then you do it over and over to get more items to eventually complete the adventure. So that's what I thought was pretty neat, especially coming from a game like this. You never would have thought they would make a dungeon theme something like it. So I do have a little bit of experience with this, but I've never actually completed it because the bosses are pretty hard, actually. And it's obviously day 1, so we have to let people gather their gear. But there are leaderboards, and some people have actually completed it. But before we jump into the queue, I do have a few codes courtesy of the Hi-Rez team. It's for the dungeon adventure, and what do you get with it is when you open or you go into the vault, this is like the reward system. There's a gold vault, a dungeon vault, and like cosmetic stuff. So all of these are just like extra skins and like a background portrait. So I think this is the dungeon adventure thingy. So what it is, it's like you get a jumping theme, the sticker, a stamp, the portrait for the loading screens, a gold key, dungeon theme, and a skin. So it's pretty neat. Yeah, with that said, let's jump right into the queue. Oh yeah, before I forget, what do you do with all the gold and currency that you do get midway through the game? So you hit the progress button, and you see these? These are like quests you do, and then you get the reward. And then when you have a little bit of gold, you could buy items that like carry over into the adventure, so you can get more stuff. And yeah, so that's pretty neat. So just joining a queue should be a quick one. I don't think anyone on the server has completed it on hard mode, actually, which is pretty surprising because there's a lot of good people. But yeah, let's join the queue, and I actually haven't even beaten it on easy. It was just kind of scary. So, queuing with randoms right now, and then we'll see what it is. Right now we have a Mercury, which is pretty good, and from what I've heard, we have a pretty solid team. So I'm not sure how much of like how far we can get, but I'll show you what it's like. And essentially it's the same thing, except every time you progress you get new items. So the Trials of King Hercules. Overall, I thought it was pretty fun, so you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think of it as well. So this is where you start. Your items, essentially when you start you won't have any of them, but I've played a few of them, and then you get some items by default. You can only use 6, and let's see, I want this. So I chose not to use some of these because I want a later on physical and protection. All this stuff is good. So yep, let's see, we can see what other people have. This Artemis guy is decked out. I think I have the worst gear in total. But yeah, so essentially this is what it looks like. And then we kill a few enemies. I don't know if we're skipping or not, but we can get like chests and stuff. Okay, so I think there's a chest over here. I didn't know if this guy was skipping or not, but whatever. Probably like a very unorganized run. I'll try to have one with some friends a little bit later, but playing pugs or pickups is usually, you never know what's going to happen. But these are the chests right here. They give you health and mana back. Oh, wasted. What a first impression. And what is going on? It was not like this yesterday. I think he fixed it. It's a little bit laggy right now, but yesterday it was actually kind of worse. Like the server actually went down for maintenance from day one. Could just be me for it. But yeah, you kill enemies, get chests, and then you get gold, and all the gold and items you get carry over. So it's pretty neat. And then I'm not really sure what these crystals are. Are they like checkpoints or something? I haven't figured out what they do. But yeah, in each dungeon you usually only have one life, so you gotta be a little bit more cautious of how you play. And there's no rezzing, I don't think. But we don't have any healers right now, we just have 3 DPS, and good group comp is pretty good, important in here. I'm so bad at timing the mirror. These guys have full health and I'm getting baited. So some of these are skippable. If you like unlock certain chests, and that's how good it is, where you would go. But over there's another chest, but it's kind of skippable. Same with all of that. I think you can just go in, everything will die.
Stand together.
These immortals need to be.
So this is actually a tough part where I've actually failed quite a few times. This is just like a wave arena. And to be honest, I'm not really confident this group is going to beat it. But like, we try to group up everything. If we're not stacked together properly, we're just gonna wipe. Usually you want to kill the bosses first, or the big named ones. And we're already at yellow health with no healer and just 4 waves. So we're probably gonna die here, but it's fine. Each run only takes like... Probably shouldn't have used my ult there, because there's a mage coming out next. But we're not doing that great. So next wave, the second one over here, the mage is very high priority. Oh, I'm dead. Yep, that's pretty much the end of the run for me. I didn't really expect to do anything better.
Can't catch me. Gotta go fast.
Like, what is this guy doing? I don't understand. Oh, we made it. But we get a chest over here. And every time you see that loot item, it's pretty good. That item carries over into your next run. And we're coming up to the first boss by that gate. So don't worry about using your ultimates and everything. They'll just carry over. Or not carry over, but like they'll regen before we get to the boss. So It's not a big deal. Use everything you have in this area. I wish there was some real aggro. Dude, what are you doing? This guy doesn't know how to attack or something.
To the mirror.
But anyway, here comes the first boss. I actually haven't beaten this part ever. I'm not really confident we're going to beat it, but eventually I will. So the thing with this is the boar, it summons a lot of ads and it knocks you back, which is kind of the annoying part. So once you see all the ads and stuff, the nests, you're going to want to kill that. Once the boss is aggroed on someone, it gets pretty rough. And the nest is kind of rough. We actually got it down pretty far. If they could just focus the boss a little bit more, I think we'll be good. They might be able to kill it. I have no idea. Probably not. It gets really intense. There's too many. We just have to kill the nest faster. But yeah, this is pretty much how all my experiences have went. And eventually, I am very confident we will beat this. Oh my goodness.
You will illuminate this battlefield, just as I shine in the heavens.
Let's see. So these guys, you can see what items people have. This guy's pretty stacked, actually. He has pretty good stuff. My stuff is not that great. Like, you'd rather get the 3. That gives a lot, but I've been unlucky getting stuff. Alright, let's go. I'm ready.
Good luck.
The pugging experience. What are you doing? Too bad you don't get gold from killing the enemies. This is why everyone just skips these days. There's really no incentive to fight the enemies unless you want the chests. But at this rate, I don't think it really matters. Good healer. Oh, this guy aggro's everything. So far, I think this team comp was working so much better than last time. Just because we have a healer. Oh my goodness. But yeah, down there's another chest. We missed a few of them, but not really much of an incentive to actually do it. I think that's something they can improve on in the upcoming adventures in like a month or two. If once you run in, all the enemies that aggro just die.
These immortals need to be taught a lesson.
Usually at this point you save your ults and your abilities to like round 2 and 3. Because the first wave is not too bad at all. So the next one they come out from left and right. And the top one is mini boss. Don't use your ult here. You want to use the ult on round 4 with the mage. So next one is coming out of the second door, and that's the top priority. Because he does this one burst ability that does so much damage, and you want to prevent him from doing that. But overall, that was very clean. Hidden dagger. That actually might not be that bad. So we cleared all that in about 4 minutes. Then we get our healing pool after this one. If we can beat it, that'd be fantastic. The boar nests are rough. I don't know if you're supposed to focus. Like, I think you're supposed to focus them. Oh dear God. Run. When you kill them, you get potions back. But you want to kill the nest real quick, just because if you don't, you get overwhelmed by ads. Oh dear God, that hurts so much. You don't want to get charged. It's almost dead. Oh, we got it. Nice. Oh my goodness, we got a magical epic item that we can't even use because we're physical, but I think that's good. I might have to play some magic heroes now, just because I got those items. I've never actually gotten this far before, so everything here is a little bit new to me. It's my first time beating that boss. Ah, spiders. Wait, we should probably... Want to buy heals? Line up that mirror. Oh, so here's another checkpoint. We should probably get that. Yeah, we get magical penetration and attack speed. It's actually kind of good. I don't know. I think attack speed might be important. I don't know. I'm going to have to consider that one.
Winter's bite.
I assume this is a wave defense.
Feel my strength.
I'm scared of dashing here. I might die. Oh my god, that hurts so much. What is that ability? It does so much damage. Oh, he's dead. Dang, that part's rough. We got a chest. Oh, that would have killed him if he was out there for a second longer. But yeah, overall, that's been the adventure mode. I am very determined to beat it eventually, but right now, I have no idea what I'm doing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. We'll definitely be back with more adventure videos. But with that said, have a fantastic day.